All right, here I am. All right, so real quick, um, I saw some kind of video title, right, talking about the same old nonsense. Man, y'all still caught up in all that? Like seriously, I don't even know what's going on with who's running for president or anything because it's all irrelevant. Cool, honey. Um, don't mind me. I'm just a little agitated right now because I'm in a lot of pain with my tooth on my left side. But I messaged you about it, so it's hard not to be a little agitated when it hurts this much. Um, but basically, how do I put this? I mean, the guy, whoever was saying that in the picture, the still picture I looked at, as far as saying they're brainwashing us. I mean, no, duh. Yeah. I mean, the entire world basically, outside of a couple of people, and I'm one of them, is completely brainwashed at this point. Thus, the point of why you all sit there typing all day, repeating yourselves, making no coherent sense. It's you all, right, who are suffering. It's you all who are doing it to yourself. It's you all who have no voice in the world. Like, that's your problem, right? Because for us, we do, right? I'm not brainwashed. I could care less what they have to say. Any of them, presidential candidates, are irrelevant. This is not a democracy. It's just common sense. What's the point of talking about it? Everyone I hear wants to talk about politics, but you know nothing about politics. The first rule of politics is it's all fake. It's like wrestling. That's why it's called politics. So, how are you going to discuss something that in itself is a waste of time to discuss? See, that's the problem with these Satanists too, because there's some of them online and they think I don't know who they are. Like that one account, what's it called? Like Style X and Hammer or something like that. Whoever that is with the long hair, the dude that sits there and tries to act like he's political or part of any group. I mean, dude, you're a joke. You're what you're what anyone would not want to be. You're not even a real American, like real talk. So it's like anybody who just sits there on a couch all day and thinks they're doing something and they're miserable. They're not even independent. You could tell he's living off a government check, and he's part of this, right? That's why that account popped up, and I stay subscribed, I believe, because I want to keep an eye on the enemy, right? And the people who I'm putting in prison for the crimes they've committed. Okay, I forget nothing. So it's like I said, I mean, who do you all actually think you are? Like, y'all ain't a part of America. You're not a part of anything going on here that's real. All you people want to talk about Trump. I mean, for what? I literally had to put a post out today addressing somebody, right? Because they were sitting there whining, doing the same thing, complaining. And like I said, there's terminology I don't even want to use on here if I don't have to. So it's like, I don't even want to talk about these matters. I really don't, because it's not going to help me. But they were whining about Trump and saying, oh, anyone who votes for Trump, I'm blocking and blah, blah, blah. I responded. I was like, well, how would that make sense when everything that you said that Trump is trying to stop whatever freedoms of yours or something like that, but yet all Trump has done, all this country has done, all Biden has done is help you. They haven't done anything but help y'all. Literally, I don't understand how anyone could have a differing opinion because the facts are looking at us right in the face. I mean, do you see anyone protecting the border other than Batman? No. I mean, do you not see the headlines about these people accepting bribes and going and spending it on frivolous stuff? I mean, all this stuff that's being trafficked in every day on a daily basis. I mean, what do you mean? I mean, you all already have free housing, free healthcare, free government check, um, everything, free business, free commerce. you get first pick, first dibs for everything. You get some kind of special preferential treatment, and none of you are from here. Every single one of them is a traitor. They ain't from here. They ain't an American. Like, real talk. They honestly have no business being here. But yet they come here, they get everything handed to them on a silver platter. Everything. I'm talking like every tax exemption is designed to help you, right? And then they basically encourage them to I mean, the truth is to have kids and then use them as a token to manipulate the system even more to get more free money, more benefits. You see what I'm saying? So they're not just like, oh, come to this country. They're like, come to this country and then just continue to just, make the problem worse and worse and worse. Right? Then they got the nerve and audacity, because all y'all are so slow, to get on a podium or whatever on TV and talk about border control. I mean, once you've let all the issue in and you've let all the invaders and traitors, whatever you want to call them, in, like, to try to close the border now just means you're shutting them in. You're sealing them inside of the country you were supposed to protect. A country that doesn't protect its border is not a country. This is not a country anymore. It's a third world country. That's why you have even Coach Eli was talking about, he's not proud to be American. He's proud to be Californian. Whatever the hell that means. California is not an independent place. Texas is. Texas could do all that. But California, they're not in any position really to do that. Right? So, like I said again, it all just comes back to square one. I mean, what they've been doing for years, we've seen it clear as day. The thing with Kamala Harris, if she's telling people, oh, it's going to be okay, what does that even mean? Kamala Harris doesn't represent anything but the Satanic New World Order. She represents evil and nothing else. She was teaming up with Beyonce. Those are two actual demonic witches who were possessed by the devil himself. I don't understand. How is this confusing? I mean, you saw it at the VH1 Awards in Beyonce. You've got readers, tarot readers, even saying the same thing. They're like, am I the only person who sees that she's possessed? But this is who you look up to? Come on, bro. It's clear as day what the king of all lies, that I explained to you who he really is and that there's only one God. I explained to you that it was a mass deception on a grand scale, okay? Not just of this country, but of the entire world, okay? That means everyone's been deceived. All the fake Christians been deceived. The only way to get into heaven is through the walk I'm doing, the journey I'm doing. It's through a needle in a haystack, right? It's not based off what you believe, partner. It's based off of how you live and representing true righteousness, right? And that's it. And living in love and believing in our Creator, which again is love. Everything else is a mass deception. You got to remember, all these companies are under God. All of the corporations under God. The Vatican, Rome, dude, does all the evil in the world under God. Okay? You got to wake up. How many times do I have to explain this to the public? It's not difficult. I told you, God doesn't code for what you fear. If you live in love, you're choosing to fear nothing, no matter what the repercussions. It's not about winning or losing. It's about the fact that you're standing up to fear with love. Okay? That's why Christina says love always wins. Exactly. It's your works and deeds, not your beliefs. You're right. Thank you. That means a lot to hear you say, because that's the thing everybody's missing is, why do you think the king of all lies, let me say a jewel right now, would want someone to believe in God over their family, over their spouse, over me, right? Why do you think the king of all lies might want you to do that? Doesn't that make sense? He's going to say, believe in God, believe in me. My name is God, but his name ain't God. My name is God. I'm a good guy. I'm here to help you. Right? So believe in me over Tyree Sneed. Do you get what I'm saying? Believe in me over your spouse. Imagine that. Imagine a devil that's so sick in the head that he wants you to believe in him and put him before your spouse. And then imagine the kind of future we would have. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to lead anyone away from the right path. I'm trying to show people that this is not an opinion. This is in front of us every day. It's so brutally obvious, it's unreal. I mean, to not see it, you'd have to be blind. You'd have to have an elephant in the room complex and be blind. It's staring us in the face. And what's going to happen is the serpent is really going to rise. Hold on. So annoying, just pointless music playing. Honey, you didn't hear any of that, right? Let me know, please. So yeah, talking about the music they have playing. I don't want it on my channel. I don't want to start over either because what I'm saying is facts and jewels. But it's a very simple process, man. The Bible and all that stuff. Why do you think that church group was so evil? Come on, I told you. Every single entity, group, whatever that brought up God has never been a friend to me, ever, ever. Now I'm not saying people can't get confused. I get it. I mean, like, I'm out here saying, hey, I believe in God, whatever. But I also understand what I'm doing and what I'm saying. Okay, and I understand that at the end of the day, I know my belief system, which is, again, my creator is not God. My creator is love. Okay? Because it's the only thing that makes sense. Why else was I the chosen one? Why am I chosen? If what I was preaching was wrong, why would he choose me? You see, I'm not looking for favor from God. I'm looking for favor from my damn creator, which is love, which is in all of us. That's why they say the spirit of God lives in us. Spirit of love can live in you. Anything else, if it's a spirit of God, that's an evil entity. It's called being possessed. It's what you see every day. They're possessing people through tablets now. Why do you think they encourage these people to get them for their children and stuff? Because anyone can sell their soul. It doesn't matter what age you are, who you are. You can sell your soul through a tablet now. Seriously, that's what's happening. And all these games that everybody's playing and all that, that's exactly what's happening. Okay? So my point is, people got to wake up, man. We're running out of time. People got to wake up and start understanding what it is. The Rome and the Vatican is the most evil empire there's ever been. I mean, if you don't know that, I give up. I mean, that's what all this is about. That's what I've stood up against since day one. And that's the hardest part, is standing up against the enemy when they've brainwashed everyone in these communities around you to believe that guy who's the devil and the king of all lies and is a coward is supposed to be our friend. So they think you're doing something wrong by standing up to God when you're not. You're trying to stand up for these people who won't stand up for themselves because they're either brainwashed or they're a coward. It's that simple. They're so brainwashed that it's very simple. All he did was use your own conscience against you and try to convince you that, oh yeah, I'm so nice. It's just like the thing with Jesus Christ. We don't have any proof that it existed. We have no proof that it happened. Right? Again, I'm not trying to disprove anything. I don't have all the answers. But my point is, it's been tampered with. My point is, stop looking at it logically and look at it for what it is. I mean, all these people believe in God, man. All of them. Kamala Harris, all of them. Obama. I mean, come on, bro. George Bush. Do you know how much horrible things George Bush is responsible for? I mean, he makes you street thugs look like a mouse with the amount of evil he's done. If that's what you think is gangster. I mean, because he being evil ain't gangster. So, like I said, just think about it. You know what I mean? Because that's the sad part, is that the devil's got everybody so in this loop, so brainwashed, so stuck, because they want to be a good person or whatever. They want to do the right thing, and you ended up doing the wrong thing. You end up believing and supporting someone who's out to get you. Doesn't that happen in every relationship all over the world? How? Because you've been programmed. That book was given to y'all real early. That book is more where? In prison and jails. I've been to jail. A lot of you people haven't. I've been to jail. You see the Bible in jail more so than anywhere. In Atlanta, they all got Bibles. Why? Because they're mentally enslaved. You'll see the Bible in all the spots where people gave up the most. Why? Because that's the reason they gave up. Because they bought into this folklore nonsense, right? That just basically keeps you stagnated and doesn't, you're not doing anything. Now again, I believe in faith, but again, my faith is in my creator, which is love. Love is what births creation, not anything else. Like I said, it's the only thing that makes sense to me. And like I said, it's what's going to happen, man, because that it say the serpent shall riseth that deceiveth the world. He deceived the world. He didn't deceive me. I see it clear as day what's going to happen, and I'm going to tell you again. The devil is so sick with it and so clever and nasty that he used your subconscious against you, all of you, with this religion stuff and this God nonsense, because that book was written so that your subconscious could filter it. There's 8 billion people in the world. You know how many times the Bible's been read? So that means it makes it that much more likely to happen in reality. He wrote the book with Armageddon, which results in what? The end of who? Humanity, right? Right? So your God is such a good guy, but he used your subconscious against you in front of your face. Sounds like a narcissist, right? To trick you into making it happen. You understand? He doesn't want us to win. It's all about our demise and our fall. They got maps already drawn up with the New World Order. The New World Order is under what? God. It says so on your dollar, the root of all evil. Wake up. It's just very simple. Wake up. There is no other choice but to wake up. If you can't see, all of you people, who the enemy is and who stands with the enemy, I give up, man. Because I'm gonna tell you what, all that God stuff, it ain't gonna work no more. All that, I believe in God, so leave me alone, and we don't want no problems. All that's going out the window now. You understand? Because now we getting closer. This is what I've been waiting for a long time. You don't get it. I developed this Batman thing. I'm just waiting, man. I'm waiting. I'm ready for whatever. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for people to stop being cowards. You know what I mean? Because that's the truth, is they all a bunch of cowards. You know what I mean? They ain't about nothing. They just want to sit there all day and pretend, right? So, like I said, man, people can believe what they want, man. I mean, what does it matter? That's the thing with me. What does it matter what anyone believes? I guess I understand it more because my life's been so hard and nothing is promised to me. But my beliefs don't matter. The only thing that matters is what I stand for and what I represent, not my beliefs. Beliefs change all the time. Thoughts change things all the time. This is a thought realm, and we control reality with our thoughts. So, I mean, people got to wake up, bro. I'm going to tell you straight up, man. That book is divinely written. It is. So, if God is our friend and he wants to help us so much and he's on our side, right? I'm not saying don't have faith. I'm not saying don't have hope. I'm saying the complete opposite. I'm saying have it, but in love and in each other. My hope is not God. My hope is Christina. That's the truth. My hope is love. That's exactly why she would say that. Love always wins. Yeah, because that's the truth. Love is the creator, right? Everything else is fake and a deception. That's how this country has gotten by and done things for the last, I don't know how many years. And I'm going to tell you another little secret. I believe Obama is the same guy as Saddam Hussein. Exact same guy, just different outfit. Different outfit, a little bit of makeup. You have to understand what these people are, man. They're CIA agents, bro. Hold on, honey. I'm going to read your messages. I'm just looking at the ground, see if I stepped on anything. It's dirty right here. Glass and stuff on the ground. Yeah, but that's the thing that I've been teaching you is, that's what it says. It says in the book, again, that God is love. It's a lie. God is not agape. Okay? Agape is love. All right? God is not love. It's just, like I said, it's plain as day. I mean, it's something that is love doesn't launch the crusades. Do you get what I'm saying, honey? I know you'll understand it. Something that is love doesn't declare all these wars and send young men off to you know what for no reason. All the military's under God. Military is what did this all to me, honey. I'm just telling you straight up. The military is what did this to me. I have a hole through me because of the military. Okay, so like I said, it's so difficult to stand up to the enemy because they want to convince everyone around you with this nonsense that they're your friend. I mean, the military does the same thing. You think the military is our friend. I mean, bro, they've had military training for years to come up against American citizens right in front of us. They have camps all the time. They've been training for decades. And honestly, like, what are they going to do? Nothing, because their training don't mean nothing. It means diddly squat. To be real, honestly, they're not trained well. We don't have good training in this country because of that. You get what I'm saying? So I hope that you'll take that in and understand what I'm telling you. But that was a part of the deception as well. You got to remember, everything that they're feeding you is brainwashing. You just saw it with this church thing. Why do you think they're doing that? Why do you think they take it so serious? Agents of who? God, the devil. There's only one character that runs both worlds. It doesn't mean there's no hope. It doesn't mean there's not something else. There is. Love, us, each other. That's what people just fail to realize, man. You got to stop putting your faith in something on the exterior world that's like the Easter Bunny and start putting it in ourselves. We are the gods. That's what he doesn't want us to figure out. It's in the readings. Like, the creator's telling me straight up, you are a god. That's what we are. We are gods. This is our world, our land. You understand? Why do you think they would do all this to me? Because I'm a god. You don't do stuff like this to a human. You do it to a god. Does that make sense? To try to stop that god from ascending. They've done everything they can to stop me. So that's the only message I can leave behind and tell you, is that, trust me, all this God stuff, he is not our friend whatsoever. I don't know how many. I could give you so many examples. It's been the same my entire life. Remember, I told you they blessed my rabbit Loppy. The next day, you know what happened to him? I'm not going to say it on here, but you know what happened, right? They as the minute that preacher put his fingers on my rabbit and blessed him with that fake holy water, whatever. You can't tell me they ain't evil, bro. You can't tell me a church ain't evil. I got set up by private schools. All of them believe in God. I'm just telling you the truth. You know what I mean? I'm not going to bite my tongue about it. Ain't none of that on our side. Trust me, that's the enemy. That's been the enemy since day one. The entire military operates under God. Okay? Like I told you, these people had military connections. They were putting stuff in my food and then setting me up and then trying to lie on top of that. I have a government pathogen for the rest of my life. Okay? I suffer unimaginably because of that, because of the military. You see what I'm saying? Like, people got to understand, for me, I take it a lot more personally. And I'm not even saying I'm offended. I mean, it's past the point of that. I'm numb at this point. I'm just saying, like, how long we going to do it towards me, and how long is it going to take for everyone to wake up and realize what I stand for and what I'm trying to show people? Okay? Like I said, you look at any of those occurrences that happen, the ones they keep redoing over and over, right? People talk about all these different activities, right? Right? Let me tell you real quick in the messages, honey, which one I'm talking about. Hold up. Are you hearing me okay, honey? I'm just telling you the truth. That's the thing. I'm tired of all the role reversal from the world trying to turn everyone against me, right? When I'm the good guy, I'm the only good guy, and I'm sitting here trying to wake people up. Wake up. It's just that simple. Ain't nobody here our friend. If that's not clear by now, I give up, man. This world was designed against us. That's the truth. In the world, it's Christina and I versus the world, not anything else. That's just the truth. Like I said, I try to be nice about it. People are welcome to believe what they want, but this is just the truth. The thing I just typed to you, if you remember it, right? You remember that event? Okay. The way that they attained what they used for that, it's an inside job, right? The only way that you could attain that stuff they used to do that assignment, it was an assignment, inside job, was through the military. It was already proven. Same thing with all the concepts. 9/11, same thing. Right now, there was a headline. They're talking about easing the penalties for their supposed masterminds behind it. We know who did 9/11. It wasn't them. That's common sense. What are you talking about? They already proved what happened in the building. It all came from inside the building. What do you mean? Like, it's just about seeing through the illusion. That's all this country and world is. It's all evil. It's a deception. You either buy into the BS or you see through it. And you wake up and realize this is all coming towards us. You know, like I said, I told people a long time ago, the only war is in America. It's all towards American citizens. It's towards real Americans. Come on, why do you think they're giving these foreigners everything? We could sit here and say kumbaya and talk about God all we want, but they're taking this country. Okay? They're taking our land and our country. You don't have a choice. You either stand up or they're going to take it. They're taking it not by force, but by coward means. You feel me? It ain't going down like that, bro. You feel me? No, they don't get it, man. They doing all this infringing. That's why everybody feels they can run their mouth now. That's all good, man. You know what I mean? Let everybody do what they do. Let them run their mouth. Real talk. Let everybody do what they doing, because to sit there and underestimate me, that's silly, man. You feel me? All I'm doing is staying quiet and waiting patiently. You feel me? That's all. I'm waiting for people to quit being cowards about it, you know? You either, you know, it's very simple, man. You either with it or you ain't. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, at the end of the day, this is all the facts. I'm just telling you the truth. You know what I mean? Like I said, it doesn't make any sense. It can't be hypocritical. It can't be both ways. You know what I mean? Like I said, I know who the enemy is. I know what the deception is, plain as day. And I know who our creator is, and I know who's on our side. Feel me? So, like I said, it is what it is. What you got to understand, we don't have time to play around about it. We need to just all wake up and figure out the truth. And like I said, when somebody really, truly loves you, they're going to tell you the truth. They're going to tell you the truth no matter what. They're going to tell you the truth, even if it risks losing you. You know, that's true love. When someone loves you so much that even the risk of losing you, they will tell you the truth. You know what I mean? And I've been through it before. I've been through it before in my life. I'm always tell the truth because, you know, if I love someone the way I love Christina, I want to make sure I take care of them. I want to make sure that their mind is right and they understand the actual truth. Because all this other stuff, it's nonsense, man. You know, if it was all this God stuff was real and blah, 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 we wouldn't have a church on every corner, would we? Because we wouldn't need it. You understand? Those are programming centers. That's exactly what they're doing. You just saw it right in front of you. What did the church do? The church didn't help me. The church left me stranded in the middle of nowhere, knowing that I got a hole through my body. Okay? I didn't have any guarantee of getting back. Does that sound real nice and Christian-like? You see what I'm saying? People got to wake up, man. Got to wake up. We're running out of time here. Real talk. Before we were running out of time slowly. We're running out of time quick now. People got to wake up. Got to wake up and realize who the enemy is. There are no friends. You know what I mean? It's a very, very rare few that have woken up and are seeing what's going on here. And it's clear as day. That's why I don't worry about Trump. I don't worry about anyone because I'm the general. I don't worry about nobody. I don't care what you have to say. You ain't even from here. Obama's real name is Barry Soetoro. He was born in Hawaii. They took him up early. They started teaching him how to give speeches on fear. They did the same thing with my Aunt Carly Fiorina. I give speeches on what? Love. Wake up. The only war is love and fear, love versus fear, and good versus evil. They're going to try to brainwash all the good people, like my, beautiful girlfriend Christina, into thinking that God is our friend, into thinking that they're our friend. This is what the government does all day, nonstop. There's so much proof. It's comical to not see it. Okay? What they're doing is they create the problems, and then they pretend we're going to come in and we're going to fix the problems. You're who created it. You see what I'm saying? When we went to this church ministry thing, you had people who were couples in relationships. That church divided every single one of them. You can't look me in the eye, anyone, and tell me that God and religion does not create division with love and couples. It does every single time. See what I'm saying? Everything I'm saying is just the truth, bro. I know what I'm talking about, man. And that's the thing. I'm not going to have nothing that comes in between who I love and me, because that's love. That's what love's about, is not letting anything come between you or tear you apart no matter what. It don't matter who or what it is. And that's the problem with the world. That's why God gave everybody, all these women, this illusion of independence with a job. They're not independent. They still need a man. But they can't see that. It was all to divide and conquer, get the man out of the household. People got to wake up, bro. I'm the main key. I'm the seed of man. That's the whole point. Why do you think they did all this to me? Because they know I'm a Messiah. Come on. Why would a ministry come at me the way they did? Because they know who I am. You know, people got to wake up, bro. It's written right in front of us. They know before we even know, okay, who we are and what our purpose is. You think the devil doesn't lie about his name? You think he doesn't know what he's doing? He knows exactly what he's doing, man. He knows exactly what he's doing. And everybody's falling for the okey doke. That's all it is. You know what I mean? There's so many people across the country. There was people in that shelter in Lexington talking about it. I got a friend, he texts all day about it, talking about I'm tired of it. And well, I mean, if you're tired of it, sitting there ranting about it ain't going to change nothing. You know what I mean? If you're tired about it, learn how to stand up on your own feet. You know what I mean? Learn how to not depend on them. You see, the one thing I don't do is depend on the government. I got another friend, he's talking to me about money, and then he's debating going back to the military. People tell me all the time, he told me, he said, as a matter of fact, that agent of the devil, Raul, even said it. He said, you'd be a great soldier. Yeah. And you know who you're talking to? The guy who literally supersedes the entire military, the entire government, the CIA, everyone. And I operate above them. I know I'd be a great soldier because I am one, homie. I'm Batman. I would never, ever join the military unless it was just to get some money and get out. And even then, I wouldn't do it. Join the military. What am I going to gain from that? What am I going to gain? Takes away my independence. It'll have people trying to yell and scream at me, talk to me some way I would never tolerate because I'm not a sucker like them, right? Like, you think I'm gonna sit there and stand up with a system for a system that did all this to me? Come on, bro. I'd be the biggest coward on the planet if I did that. What do? They do the same thing, try to shame people. That's why they call people draft dodgers and stuff, right? Oh, so if you're independent, it's automatically a negative connotation. Come on, bro. People got to wake up, man. You can listen to every word I'm saying. There ain't one hole in it. Just like my history, it's all thorough as it gets. I know what I'm saying, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know what I'm saying. And that's the whole point. Why do you think we need Batman? We have to have a Batman. We have to have somebody who's willing to stand up to everybody and anybody. Okay? Ain't none of these agencies on our side. Like I said, they've been doing training for years to come for us. Okay? They're just all a bunch of cowards. They're scared. All right? That's the truth. They're scared of us. Just like this is just like on the ant in Bug's life. Do you remember the ant in Bug's life? He was completely pure-hearted, right? That's me. So you know I'm not going to lie to you, honey, Christina, and anybody, because I'm just a good person who actually cares about you and loves you. Why would I need to lie to you or fool you? I'm not going to gain anything from it. I'm telling you the truth. That ant stood up and said, no, we have more numbers and we can overthrow those grasshoppers. That's what he said. And that grasshopper, like fear struck that grasshopper. He was big and bad. He was bigger than all of them, right? But he didn't have the numbers that ants did. We are the ants, right? What I think, I'm the ant, and we're all the ants. We're supposed to be in this together. That's why it makes no sense for all those people to sit there and do what they do all day long, because it's like to help you and free you from your bondage. You're mad and miserable because you're in slavery and bondage. That has nothing to do with me. You all settled for that. See what I'm saying? I don't care if people think I'm the bad guy. I'm not going to sit here and say I believe in something I don't. I'm not going to sit here and when I gave them a chance again, when I should never have, and they do me like that again, come on, bro. Can't be serious, man. Like, just like these people. drove a car before. Like, it's so hard. Oh my gosh. People do that, bro. Like, people just stop and act like they're inanimate, like they can't think now. Like, all of a sudden their brain doesn't work. Like, dude, miss me with this fake stuff. That's your country for you. Bunch of slow pokes. Like I said, man, I'm teaching people to think for themselves, bro. People got to wake up, man. You got to wake up and figure it out what's going on here. It's obvious as hell, bro. Super obvious. You know, we're already in good shape. We're already ahead of the game. Why do you all, honey, asking my baby Christina, why do you think I train so hard? Why do you think I do? Because I know that I have to be not only in better shape than every single person and every single agency that this country has, I have to be better than all of them put together. See, I'm a one-man army. You see what I'm saying? Like, I fear nobody. Nobody. Because I train harder. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, like, no, bro, this country is soft, man. This country plays a lot of games and want to dance around things. And you know what I mean? That's not me. I represent this country. This is my land, my soil. All these other people, they came here, they invaded. They came here and stepped on my land. This is my land. Why do you think I study terrain? Man, people make me laugh. Real talk. People make me laugh when I meet these people and they try to kick all this fake stuff with me. Yeah, I work for this agency. That's great. Do I care? I'm above all of you. Like, do you have any clue who you're talking to? Like I said, the fact is that they ain't never going to make it and all that stuff about the New World Order. I know all about it, but they never going to make a move. All cowards. I'm just telling you the truth. This is our world for the taking. These people are cowards. They're too scared to do anything. It's the truth. All they do is just do another fake thing for publicity and the TV, you know, and sit there and preach like they're so great. You know, like when you got a country that sits there and thinks that rappers and singers are superstars and celebrities while they're putting these evil spirits inside of them and using them as vessels so that all these people can pray to what? Satan. Every single one of those industries is under God. What is Drake's album title? God's Plan. Come on, bro. Who is God? You think Drake, a dude that came up on Degrassi in a damn wheelchair, but wants to kick gangster rap, but ain't from the street, you don't think that's disrespectful to me? We live in the same world. He's no better than me. I'm better than him. He looks like a pit bull. I'm good looking as hell. Why do you? My music's way better than all these niggas, right? Come on. But he got everything handed to him, and he still can't come close to what I own. Them niggas can't come close to me and who I am. You feel me? You know why? Because my creator loved me. That's why. Because I don't need a record deal from a bunch of broke niggas. That's why. Because this is my land. Drake ain't from here. He from Canada. You feel me? Like I said, if Americans were truly Americans, when all these niggas touch down at their performance spots and they say, oh, Drake just touched down in Atlanta, niggas would run him the hell out of Atlanta and say, don't ever come back here again. Go back to Canada, nigga. Do you understand? I sat back and watched. I watched how everybody was soft. I mean, they got Snitch 9 running around still. Nobody's even batted an eyelash. This country's a joke. Everybody sold they soul, but the few like me, right? So what does that make all of you who sold your soul? The enemy. It's that simple, bro. I don't care how many of you there are. You're the enemy and you lost. You understand? I stood up to everyone. So like I said, at the end of the day, what have they given us? There ain't been no love. Ain't been nothing but the same energy, fear-based energy, nonstop, right? Because they don't like the truth and righteous, the good people. Like what? Things that people say to me behind a keyboard, behind a phone are so backwards, it's unreal. I couldn't make it up if I had a magazine. Real talk. It's like they got a script. So I'm just saying, people got to wake up, man. I'm telling you straight up, man, the Bible is a deception. Religion is a deception. That's why there's so much separation and division in it, just like with gangs. All of it. It's designed to brainwash you. That is what its purpose is. Wake up. It's not here to help us. Come on, bro. A God who's against me can't help me. My creator whose love can help me. The way you conquer fear is through what? Love. See what I'm saying? So that's why when I tell you, Christina, I need you, I mean it. I need you. Not God. I need you. Because you're who loves me. You understand? Like you said, love always wins, right? Okay, let's practice it then. Let's embody that, right? Because the minute we get together, me and you being together, that might be what heals me. Love. Because that's what I need. That's what I've needed my entire life and never had. You understand? Now again, I'm not saying that there's not a creator, that the creator doesn't love. I know the creator loves me, right? But again, I'm teaching you it's a simple nuance within the verbiage of it. It's not called God. It's just not. It's called love. God is a code for what you fear. This is a matrix. If you choose God, you're saying that you choose to submit to slavery. You choose to say that it was okay what the Vatican did to all those children. You choose to say that everything that God represents, which is the Vatican and Rome, the empire that my ancestors already defeated in the British colonist revolution, you're choosing to say it's okay. We forget and forgive. It's okay, all the evil you did. Do it to us again. Only a God who's evil is going to tell you to do that. You don't ever turn the other cheek. You don't ever sit there and let somebody who already tried to do you dirty again. No, you don't. That's what I know, and my family and my father taught me, right? That a lot of you people in this country, in this world, don't get. No, you don't ever turn the other cheek. Ever. You don't ever let somebody, they get over on you once, shame on you, shame on them. But they get over on you twice, that's shame on you. Because you didn't stand up for yourself. You got to get smart. I'm just saying the truth, bro. I stand on it 100%. You know, that's how much I believe in mine. Like I'm willing to go through whatever for what I believe, because I know what I believe is the truth. Because it ain't what I believe, it's just the truth. I just happen to believe it. See what I'm saying? I figured it out a long time ago, buddy. Oh, y'all, I figured out the truth a long time ago, man. Hold up real quick. Let me see if Christina's message. There she is. So you get what I'm saying, honey? Again, I would never ever steer you the wrong way, but that's the thing is, you know, I'm not lying to you, because why would I risk offending you? Why would I risk, if I was greedy, why would I risk losing everything, whatever we're going to have, because I don't care about it genuinely, I care about you. Why would I risk even losing you if I didn't love you? Because that's love. And that's what people don't get in the world. And that's been my issue since I existed. People don't see what love is. Love is a powerful thing, man. If you're going to say love always wins, that's true. But you have to live in that vibration. It's a vibration. That means that I'm willing to sacrifice myself, everything I have, my life, whatever, and lay it down for who I love. Because I love them that much. Because they matter to me more than I ever will. That's love. And it's a real thing. It's real, you know? And the fact is that you have it, because that's really how I feel about you. So I want to make sure you know that. I'm not going to tell you anything that's a lie. I'm not going to steer you wrong. The difference was, I've tried to explain this to other people in the past, and nobody ever wanted to listen to me. Ever. I have the answers for that. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm saying. You know? You don't think that our creator is going to send messiahs here to save people? Come on, bro. It's in every reading right now. I'm putting the readings up for y'all, saying I'm here to save lives, save people, and bring them right to the right direction. The right direction is not towards God. God is why all this is happening. We got to get over this trying to be cute stuff and trying to be politically correct and sound cute. That's the problem. The religion. I mean, come on, that's like saying gangs aren't a problem. Gangs throw up the symbols, Bloods and Crips throw up the allegiance to Satan all day. So does who? George Bush, all the politicians. Then y'all wonder why we had these things happen with like Zach TV, right? The gangbanger who did Zach TV in, this was on public media, okay? They showed how they had this network of Satanists following them, getting on the phone, scaring Zach TV. You all remember what happened to him, right? There was a gangbanger, there was a gang that was paid off by our government, common sense, allegedly, but it's right in front of you, right? Because they work in unison and liaison, because they're all evil. We were born into an evil empire. It's our job to stand up to it and defeat it. Simple as that. And if you don't have the courage to stand up to it, we ain't never going to win. Come on, bro. You going to tell me a system cares about us, but they did King Von in? They did Biggie in, Tupac? All of that came from the feds and the CIA. Wake up. They don't care about us. All you niggas sit here every day. Oh, I'm so tough. I'm going to make rap music about, oh, I got so much money. I'm so tough, but I'm 3 feet tall and I'm a fashionista. Right? Right? Do we even sound the same when I talk? Come on, bro. Y'all got to wake up, man. All you people. All of you. This is why all these so-called women, y'all niggas chase these women, and half of them don't even have a mindset to learn, to listen to a man. That's one thing I give Christina credit for. Hold on, because I'm feeling more stuff. Hold on. I give Christina credit for everything. But I'm going to say, that's the one thing I give Christina credit for, is she listens. She's willing to listen to me. She knows I know what I'm talking about. And she knows and trusts me. And that's the way it has to be in any relationship. I don't care who you are. If you don't have no trust in your relationship, just like I have with my creator, you ain't never going to figure it out, man. And I think that's been the issue. I think that's why I can't heal, because they keep telling me to pray to God. It's not God. That's the damn enemy. It's love. That's the problem. I knew there was something wrong. I suffered more in that ministry home than I ever have. All I felt was pain, and everything felt wrong. Everything. Every day it was nothing but nonstop suffering. Literally. Like, no, bro. I go into dark places and I'm a light, even in the darkest places. That was one of the darkest places for me. Seriously. That thing was downright ridiculous. So when will people wake up? People think they're hard and tough because they join a gang, when all these gangs have done nothing but create division. That's why there's so many of them. Who do you think did that? God. Yep. He's who infiltrated the gangs. That's why all the gangs are throwing up these signs to who? Satan. Again, God is nothing more than what? Lucifer, star of what? The morning, the sun. Sun God. God of what? The sun. There is only one. The sun is made of what? Fire. If you don't do exactly what he tells you, he does what? Right? The lake of what? Fire. Come on, bro. Can't nobody teach me nothing, man. I studied this for years. I know without a doubt what I'm saying is the truth. It may be an ugly truth. It may be a harsh truth. It may not sound cute and be what people want to hear, but it is the facts. And it will not change no matter how any of you feel about it, because it's not my belief system. It's something I figured out. It's mathematically factual. Okay? Y'all got to wake up, man. You don't believe me? Go study numerology and the Kabbalah like these evil Freemasons do. Because God is a code. You can decode the word God with numerology. It ain't going to break down to love. I'll tell you that much. It's going to break down to part of the plan of what's going on. Feel me? Wake up, man. How many more people do we have to keep losing in the name of God? Meaning that's what everyone believes in, right? We see rappers get mowed down like Mo 3 on the highway. We saw King Von get mowed down. We saw half these niggas get mowed down. Didn't nobody bat an eyelash. What? Floyd Mayweather comes out and says he was there when it happened to Pac. And you can't tell me that's an inside job? But you still got people who are so silly and slow, they're going to look me in the eye and say, or be around me and say, yeah, Tupac's still alive. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, is you serious? Yeah, Tupac's still alive, But you see what they just did to me. But yeah, so now we think that we're playing. Now you think God plays around when he comes for you? Come on, bro. Y'all got to wake up, man. The two words good and evil, what words can you pull out? God and devil. The only war is between good and evil. That's what evil people do. They're cowards. They're going to try to paint good people like they're evil. What do you see these people trying to do every day with me on here? They have no power. They can't do it. You can't give me a label. You're nobody. You have no power. Say whatever, but talk to yourself. I ain't got time for you. You know what I mean? Just like I said, I'm the only one in this system who's independent and actually wealthy with equity because of my own brain, my mind, and my hard work. That's why they mad. Why do you think they would come for me like that? Why do you think they're so mad? Because they know I proved their system is a lie. They're all liars and they're a joke. Y'all are the slaves, not me. So like I said, Christina, I would never lie to you. That's what love is. And that's what people in this world need to understand and stand on. Because imagine what we can build together through love. Because it's not about what we can build. It's just about being happy and being together, right? Because that's all that really matters to us. Because that's love. Like I said, I'm the ant in Bug's life. All this other government stuff and all this other people, all that, they're the grasshoppers, man. Do they look like the grasshopper? That's what Biden and all those people look like, the big grasshopper. Grasshoppers don't want you to wake up, man, because they know if you wake up, you're going to figure it out and you're going to stand up to them. That's what this has been about since day one. They all believe in God. So who do you think put the churches here? Who funds the churches? The government. The ant in Bug's life. Yep, that's me. I'm telling you the truth. Why would I lie to you? I can't gain anything. I can't gain anything from Christina. I can't gain anything from anyone. I have nothing to gain. I'm not trying to gain anything. I just want to be with who I love. That's it. Literally, that's all I want. So I'm not gonna lie to you because it wouldn't make any sense. I ain't never made come ups in my entire life, man. I've always preached against it. I don't believe in making come ups. I believe in saying the truth and being righteous. So what do you think the Bible tells you? It doesn't say that you can be righteous. So anybody who claims to believe in God, you believe in a God that says that you can't be righteous. He immediately shames us and lies and says we're all sinners. I'm a Messiah. A Messiah is not a sinner. I'm sorry, it's just not. And if you sit there and say, well, if you do this, you've sinned. Really? Because if we didn't do that, buddy, we wouldn't have any human beings around. We wouldn't be able to reproduce, smart one. So that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Does anyone ever say that? Or am I the only one? Next thing I want y'all to do, next time you go to church, listen to the hypocrisy and what they say in the gospel and in the Bible, because it's kind of funny. Because the devil, I can't repeat it, but the devil makes a lot of connotations, or God, a lot of annotations and connotations towards dwelling inside of us. And it's a real thing. It just sounds disgusting because it is. Why do you think the Vatican is able to do what it does? Why do you think that these people are all about spirits? They're about spirits inhabiting human beings. That's how you got the whole demonic realm with the music. Artists like Jim Morrison, like I told you. Just telling people, man, I have nothing to lose outside of the only thing I care about, which is Christina. Why would I lie to you, especially now? I'm not lying. I'm saying the truth. It's the truth that people need to get on and hear. And until then, it's pointless. All these people on YouTube are broke. It's a Freemason based and owned corporation. Okay. People like Tekashi 6ix9ine sold their soul. Okay. We know what he is. This is the things they promote. That's all under a branch of God. Those record labels operate under who? God. Courtroom has you swear on a Bible under who? God. Has the courtroom served justice lately, or do they serve injustice? Injustice, right? Okay. And what does that tell you about God? Just telling you the truth, man. I'm telling you the trick. Whoever made that movie Fight Club obviously cared, because they had Tyler Durden sit there and say, what if our creator can't stand us? He's not our creator. And that's not the words he used, sorry. But what if this God guy doesn't like us? I mean, makes perfect sense to me. It really does at this point. And that's the point. You have to overcome what? Fear. The fear of going to hell, the fear of the lake of fire. You have to overcome that and stand up for what's truly right. Because what is that? Intimidation and a scare tactic. That, oh, you'll go to hell if you don't just go ahead and agree with our BS. No, I'd rather burn. Seriously, I'd rather do all that than sit here and not love Christina more than anyone and protect who I care about. Then stand up for what's right. I'm gonna stand up for what's right every day, and that's what I'm doing. Like I said, no matter if it costs me my channel, my business, my money, my life, I don't care because I know how to stand up for what's right. That's the one thing I do know how to do, and not know God. Nobody can take that away from me. All right. Because, like I said, God doesn't stand up for what's right. That's the truth. If he stood up for what's right, why is there so much mayhem in this world? And why does he sit there saying, oh, yeah, he allowed these attacks to happen? He allowed this. Yeah, he sure does allow a lot of bad, evil stuff, don't he? You ever going to figure it out? Who would allow evil outside of Satan? Okay. Argument done, drops mic. It ain't difficult. It really ain't. People just got to wake up. But yeah, that's what I am. I'm the ant in Bug's life. And I'm telling everybody these people are the grasshoppers and y'all need to wake up. These grasshoppers are scared. They're terrified of communities and of us as Americans standing up together in unison. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of us joining hands and saying enough is enough. And that's what I've never understood why you all don't want to do that. Because that is our only chance. It's the truth. That's our only chance. Until then, they're just going to keep warring on us, kicking us farther down. And that's what's crazy to me. You have all these people, they think they're doing well and I'm not. No, I'm just standing up way before you, where you're not going to have a choice but to stand up anyway. And since you didn't have the heart and the courage and the you know what's to stand up, you're just going to lose. I mean, that's what people want. That's what the government wants. That's what the enemy wants. You think the enemy wants you awoken, standing up to him? No, because they know that you'll win. They're scared of us. They're scared of our power. Come on, bro. You can take anyone in the entire military. Matter of fact, I'll challenge the entire military right now to a pull-up contest. The entire military. Y'all can get whoever you think is the strongest in your branch. You can get as many as 30 of them. Put them all together. I'll outdo every single one of them on these bars and this pull-up stuff. Easily. Right now. So, I mean, what it is. How can a normal citizen be in better shape and stronger? Because I was trained by life. They claim that they're going to wars and stuff. There's no wars in other countries. The war is in America. What do they mean? That's why I'm better at it than you, because I've been in it my entire life. I'm the general of it. I've been in all the stuff where my adrenaline's pumping. I've been in all the real stuff. I'm just real smart and real swift. That's the truth. Yeah, I'm the ant in Bug's life. And I'm just saying the truth that I'm not going to sit here and lie. And I'm not going to bite my tongue no more about it. I'm not. Because just like everything in my life, I'd rather have the truth no matter how much it hurts, because I want to know the truth. I want to know if somebody really loves me and cares about me, or if it's just all a bunch of hogwash for an agenda and whatever else, because that's sick, because I do deserve love. I am enough, and I'm aware of that. And that's the part that hurts. You know what I mean? That's my own battle that I have to go through every day. You know what I mean? So, like I said, when Christina tells me she loves me, that's why I like hearing it, because I've never had it before. It means everything to me. You know, like I said, I could care less what anybody says. Anybody. I could care less if I was getting catfished, right? Because I love who I love and I know who I love, and I know that Christina, the person that I've talked to and that I know who she is, and I know she's just the most amazing human being that I've ever met in my eyes. And that's what I want. And I know that that's what I deserve, and that's who I deserve. And that is all that I deserve, is the best. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm telling you the truth, man. The Bible and the church stuff is against us. That's why they recruit the youth at a young age and start brainwashing them early, because they're trying to make sure that we aren't independent. They're scared of us. I'm just telling you the truth. That's why there's a liquor store and a you know what store on every corner, because they want us to go back and forth with each other. That's been the whole plan. Their whole plan was to have all of humanity do it to themselves. That's what they do every day. They don't want to see us win. You know, well, think about it. Why do you think when these rappers start coming up and kicking too much gangsta stuff, what do? They come for them every time, right? Why? Because they're a politician. A real rapper is a politician. He has a political purpose and political message. They don't want empowered gangsters and men who can really stand up and you know, actually, you know, win. They don't want that. Why do you think they said we're not against rap music, but we are against those thugs? Why? Why would you be against thugs? What do thugs really have to do with you other than your job that you get paid for that most of you never did? You eat donuts and don't do anything. You're against thugs because thugs is what you're afraid of. You're against thugs because thugs is what will overthrow you and the whole government that you have in place that's all evil and has been lying to all the people since day one. If the people knew how much they've been lied to, right, the people would revolt. The people would lose they what and go crazy. It's just y'all don't know the truth of what's going on because you're being lied to about everything. You don't know what they did to Robin Williams, but I do. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, at this point in the game, it's my job to educate people in the public and tell them the truth about what's really going on. And I don't care who likes it. Why would I? You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with them. You know what I mean? And if they feel that it does have something to do with them, then the more the merrier. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I already stood up to everybody, man. But like I said, Christina, I love you. And I don't know, it made me feel better to get that out of my system because I've been wanting to say it for a long time. I'm not a fake guy. People either love me or don't. I don't really care. I know that you love me and I hope that you love me no matter what I believe or choose to believe. But this is not just my beliefs. This is the truth, and I'm going to stand on it because it's what makes me who I am and makes me me, and that's about it. You know what I mean? My entire existence has been about this, that people got to change their mindset. I'm not just Tyree or Ty, whatever you want to call. I'm not just some guy in the world who is supposed to play second fiddle to God or anybody here. I'm Tyree Sneed and I'm a Messiah. And that's the point of what I'm here to do is wake up humanity and teach people how to live in a vibration of love. And I know if anybody would believe that, it'd be Christina. If anybody would know and understand that what I'm speaking right now is the truth, and like Tupac said, the realest what I ever wrote or said, it would be Christina, because she understands what none of you do. She understands me, So thank you for that. Don't get scared, kitty. He's looking amazed. But yeah, just know that I love you, and like I said, my entire life, I've honestly I've fought with everything I've had. I've used every ounce of my being. Every day that I'm Batman, that's why, to stand up to this tyrannical system of corruption and lies and satanic nonsense and all the evil they're doing, like the trafficking of children and all this trafficking and everything. I want to stop. All I want to do is just stop all the crime and the evil in this world. I just want people to be at peace, and that's it, honestly, because I feel it all. Because I'm a feeler of my generation, I can feel all the pain all the time. That might be why I'm hurting so bad and can't breathe all the time, because I'm carrying the pain of the world inside of me. Seriously, it's kind of what it explains in the readings. So, I want the world to be at peace, man. No matter what it costs me, I want people to be able to be happy. People deserve that, but also I do too, and it would be nice. So that's all I have to say for now. I appreciate y'all listening. And like I said, just remember, we're the ants and they're the grasshoppers. And the grasshoppers are terrified of us if we ever figure out who the hell we are and that we are the gods and start standing up together instead of putting up with whatever they say and do and working their little candy jobs for a little slave wage. Wake up.